Picture the metallic tang of oil mingling with the herbal steam of chamomile tea, a scent that clings like the fog of a Victorian sickroom in Dickens' tales, where illness strips away pretenses and reveals the raw pulse of care. It's the soft hum of machinery under feverish skin, echoing the labored breaths of Florence Nightingale's wards, yet infused with the innocent glow of a child's first act of kindness. Released on November 9, 2025, Episode 6 of Alma wants to be a family nestles into the heart of its familial forging arc, where bonds tested by adventure now face the quiet trials of upkeep and empathy. My initial take? It's a tender pivot, like stepping from the chaos of a battlefield, reminiscent of the weary returns in Hemingway's war stories, into the sanctuary of home, where vulnerabilities bloom like unexpected flowers in cracked concrete. Can a creation of steel truly catch a human chill, or is it the soul that shivers? The episode whispers these riddles without resolution, drawing you into the dim-lit apartment, feeling the chill draft on your own neck, suspense building like a half-heard lullaby, compelling you to witness if care can bridge the gap between circuit and heart. Recapping from the prior escapades, where Alma's spacefaring exploits left her chassis scarred, much like the battered heroes in Star Wars returning from cosmic skirmishes, this episode shifts to intimate restoration. Key moments revolve around mechanical overhauls and role reversals, introducing fresh faces that stir the domestic pot without boiling over into full disclosure. It's akin to a family reunion disrupted by an uninvited guest, as in the Godfather's tense gatherings, where alliances form amid underlying tensions. Alma navigates new scales of existence, forging connections that propel the group forward, all while maintaining a rhythmic flow that teases escalation. The transition feels organic, like easing from a storm's roar into its calming aftermath, leaving you leaning in, pulse quickening as if you're peeking through the keyhole at a private ritual, curiosity gnawing. Will these mended parts hold, or splinter under unseen pressures? Episode 6 deftly advances the narrative by grounding high-stakes origins in everyday maintenance, echoing the post-adventure cooldowns in Indiana Jones sagas. Revelations unfold around Alma's adaptability, with twists in scale and capability that culminate in a subtle cliffhanger, balancing dramatic peaks with comedic valleys. Pacing is deliberate, swift in transformations, lingering in emotional beats, creating a harmonious tension. Fans often puzzle over cloudy aspects like how a robotic entity succumbs to organic ailments, sparking debates in online forums about plausibility. Turning to the source manga by Nanateru, Comic New Type, volumes 1 to 3, chapters roughly 12 to 14 aligning with this arc. These ambiguities clarify. The cold is a simulated program glitch, designed in the web novel precursors to foster empathy learning, mirroring real AI training modules. This adds depth to the animation, revealing not malfunction but intentional evolution, providing context that elevates the episode from whimsy to insightful sci-fi commentary. Alma emerges with profound psychological nuance, her hidden wounds of isolation manifesting in eager reciprocity, choices that surprise with their maturity, transforming her from weapon to nurturer, consistent yet evolving like Scout's maturation in To Kill a Mockingbird. Enji's motivations of redemption shine through stoic support, while Suzume's playful facade cracks to reveal deeper maternal instincts, their dialogues weaving surprise with heartfelt consistency. The episode delves into morality's machinery, who deserves care, and what sacrifices define family, evident in reciprocal tending, akin to the selfless acts in Camus' The Plague, where survival hinges on mutual aid. Hope battles despair in small gestures, questioning if identity is hard-coded or nurtured, manifesting in characters' choices that echo your own relational dilemmas. Have you ever mended another's break, only to find your own fractures healed? New lore on modular bodies and external influencers enriches the universe, complicating the secretive inventor life with broader robotic societal hints, like expanding Blade Runner's replicant underbelly. More intricate, inviting peril, crisp and evocative, the script avoids cliches with lines that foreshadow growth, resonating like whispered confessions in a confessional booth. Impactful, drawing you closer as if overhearing a family's sacred vows, suspense simmering in the unsaid, urging you to unravel the full exchange. Studio Signpost's animation captivates with seamless fluidity in Alma's resizing, art direction employing soft pastels for intimacy against stark mechanical grays, symbolism in flickering lights evoking fragile lifelines, not mere prettiness, but beauty as a beacon of resilience. details. Direction by the team mirrors emotions through intimate close-ups and rhythmic edits, amplifying tension like Hitchcock's suspenseful frames in Psycho. The soundtrack acts as an unseen guardian. Swelling strings haunt caregiving scenes, motifs of gentle chimes burning into memory like lullabies from childhood, while strategic silences amplify vulnerability, speaking volumes in the hush. Voice acting breathes soul. Hika Tsukishiro's Alma quivers with childlike intensity, Ryuta Suzuki's Enji rumbles with restrained tremor, Mawakimiki's Suzume infuses warmth with playful edge, each tone embodying essence, as if you're nestled beside them, sharing the fever's heat. This installment stirred a profound tenderness in me, moments of reversal sparking wonder at creation's capacity for compassion, yet scarring with the ache of impermanence, like tending a garden only to face winters. By The Pivotal Shift, a role inversion that collides mechanical duty with organic frailty, a breaking point redefining alliances. It echoes universal queries. What if your own constructs, those pieced together dreams of belonging, demanded your care in return? Feel that gentle pull, reader, the echo of a bedside vigil in your own history, like the quiet nights in Little Women where sickness forges unbreakable ties. Suspense coiling, curiosity aflame, drawing you inexorably to discover if such bonds can endure the chill. Reversing the gaze, perceived flaws like brisk shifts or opaque tech logic, critiqued in fan threads as disjointed, reframe as purposeful chaos, enhancing comedic absurdity and thematic exploration of imperfection, much like Joyce's Stream of Consciousness in Ulysses. Appreciation dominates for its heartfelt core, though I personally wished for extended quietude amid the frenzy, a measured critique that doesn't dim its shine. Episode 6 excels in emotional intimacy and narrative ingenuity, strengths in character empathy and visual poetry outweighing minor hurried beats, succeeding as a poignant chapter in Artificial Family's odyssey. But what if this mending mirrors your own unspoken repairs, the circuits of connection waiting to be sparked? The episode doesn't conclude. It invites a poetic void where watching becomes your next breath in the journey toward wholeness. Dare you leave the warmth unresolved?